Previously on Lineage of Moonreach. We came across some buddy soldiers. I then unleashed Ricardo, and it didn't exactly work, but it kind of worked. It pretty much worked. And we escaped, and some helpful gnomes helped us to safety. Gorbel and I used our extra hands to stop this fan that would have killed us. We joined up with some gnome buddies for their plan, and now we're off executing said plan.
The D20 Syndicate presents The Lineage of Moonreach.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to the D20 Syndicate podcast.
Hey!
This is a bi-weekly podcast where 5 fools sit around a table and play Dungeons and Dragons, and the rest of you listen in. I am your host and DM, Seth, and around the table we have
Tomas, and I play Tomas.
Elijah, and I'm Hirstag.
Lindsey, and I play Pinwin.
Michaela, playing Gorbel.
And so that's the gang here, and we're gonna just jump right into it. We last left off with Gorbel peeking her head in through a hole in the tent where a tent spike had been removed. And as we closed out the last episode, she was witnessing the King Gustav, since that's how everybody wants to pronounce it, the boy king, sleeping in his bed while a specter towering over him with a long blade waited.
Wait, what is his actual name?
It was Gustav or Gustav. It doesn't matter. We'll call him. It's Gustav now. So
Call him G. Lil G.
Lil G.
So what was a specter?
Just like Jalen. Or wait, no. What was his name? The bartender. Janus. He used to be Janus.
Yeah.
But we just all called him
Really?
Janus.
Wait,
Oh,
I thought
that's funny.
his name was actually Janus?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Janus.
Yeah.
Not anymore.
Probably hates it.
But
Your name rhymes with anus.
Oh, yeah, we made fun of him a ton.
But also, you guys would know that the boy king, Gustav, is known colloquially as Gus the Grave for what previously happened in his life, being the last surviving member of the royal family and forced to be at the whim of the council. Or perhaps not. Who knows? You guys haven't seen really in too much detail on what's going on there.
Wasn't Elk Hazel his charge or whatever?
No, Elk Hazel was the charge of Prince Othis.
Well, who was we met them, right? The one that was supposed to protect the king?
No, you have not met the one who protected the prince
They
before
died,
he was the
right?
king. They were excommunicated for being a warlock.
Oh.
Yes. And the person that's the person that used to protect the prince who is now the crown prince king. And Gillivane was the protector of King Gustav Arngrim X, his father. After he died, she has now become the young boy king's crown guard.
And so you guys know warlocks in this world are very taboo.
To the point that they have created an entire branch of the kingdom's government called the Inquisition, and their principal job is to find and root out warlocks and take care of them.
Whoa. Like witch hunters.
Basically.
Whoa.
So yeah.
And Tomar's older brother, Romar, is one of the members of the Inquisition, and we've had run-ins with him in the past.
And now the position for head inquisitor / the Inquisition's seat on the council is open since the death of Lord Fabian Drakenfrost, who you guys met, and he was the dick at the party. So
We don't know how they're chosen, do we?
you do not.
Okay. And we did run into King Gustav before. There was an assassination attempt on him.
That we
during-
stopped, right?
Sort of.
Yeah. You
We
guys.
we were there and interfered with everything going on at that thing.
Yes.
And there were these weird ninja guys climbing the building, and Pinwin chased after them, and all sorts of hell broke out.
Yeah. And now here we are, a year and 3 months later, and he's the boy is a bit older, but still just a boy.
How old is he? I imagine like 12.
Yeah, he's 12 now.
Oh, this way sucks because I can't do anything, really.
Well,
let's see.
Visit
yeah.
our website.
Yeah, visit our
and,
website, d20syndicate.com. Also, You're in episode, 13 now?
Yeah. Good job, Seth.
Yeah, I'm remembering things. So if you guys want to know, if you're listening right now for the first time, you have fucked up. Go back to the beginning because there's a lot of plot that you have missed. I promise it's good, and you'll really enjoy it, and you won't enjoy it as much as you would if you just started now. Or fuck, you're probably an adult, or maybe you're a child. Do what you want.
Maybe this is super compelling right now.
Yeah, I mean, obviously. So, well, let's get on into it. So, you guys are all stationed in various areas around this camp. I'm sorry, yes.
I have a question.
Yes.
So, I have 2 little spells going right now. One is Mislead, where my body double is out peeking into this tent, and the other one is Telepathic Bond.
Are they concentration spells, either of them?
Only one of them.
Okay, gotcha.
But can I use my body double to think things back?
Wait,
to everyone else?
Why couldn't you think things back right now?
I'm in my body double right now.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's your mind.
Okay.
Yes.
Good.
With that spell, I think you can switch back and forth
you can
at will. So,
but I don't want to switch back.
Anyway, so you have peeked your head inside Gorbel, and you see a specter in the shadows that
I love specters.
you cannot quite make out, but you do see a long, shiny blade in their hands.
Oh shit. I think back to the group as I'm seeing this, and I think to them, guys, someone's going to kill Gustav.
Gustav?
Wait, who's
here?
Gustav?
who is that?
The king.
Yes. And as I'm thinking this, I kind of scoop up a pile of rocks with my hands and toss them across the tent. So they
Okay.
make a nice little scuffle sound.
So not in the direction, but somewhere else?
Right.
Okay, so
And I keep myself as well hidden as possible.
so you take some of the pebbles near you and you hurl them. Give me a sleight of hand check.
Okay.
You hurl a boulder and kill the king.
Ah, fuck.
Can she roll again? Because this is bumpy.
No.
It's so
11.
bumpy, though.
11?
I guess I will always be rolling on this piece of shit that we play on.
Special thanks to Fat Cow. I don't remember the company,
What?
but they have these reversible battle mats that are dry erase, and they're really cool. But the way we have them bunched up, and it's kind of causing chaos for those people over there.
Yeah. Okay, so you throw the pebbles and they clatter, and you see the specter in the shadows tense up. And did you say you slip back out of the tent?
I wasn't in the tent, it was just my head.
Yeah, but you slip your head back out?
Yeah.
Okay, so now you're outside of the tent.
What if he stabs him, though?
I mean, can I still,
Maybe he's just like, that was
can I
weird.
still be
Anyway,
peeking
stab,
a little
stab,
bit?
stab.
As soon as you bring your head back, it's
And can I still be peeking just a tiny bit?
Well, you said you pulled your head back. I mean, if you want to peek back in, you definitely can.
We
I
can't-
think it was
we
good
have
of
to-
you
want them
to
seeing me.
stop it, right, yeah.
I don't know why
Because
the
he would have looked and seen you.
I don't know why the king is here, but we have to protect him if he's here. You
I
gotta
know.
stop
You
that
have-
assassin.
You have to get down here. This isn't even my real body.
So you can see
Do you want a distraction?
Yes.
the specter seems to move.
But we cannot compromise the
Slightly.
lives of all these other gnomes.
The gnomes aren't in the settlement, though.
They're around. If we make too much of a distraction, then people could die.
As you guys are continuing, the specter leaves where you can see from your hole, somewhere on the right side of the tent.
Yeah.
And that's it so far.
Oh, he left the tent?
No, still, well, you can't tell, but
He's just lurking in there?
somewhere where you cannot see
Ooh.
because of your peripheral.
Get him!
Oh, shit. Guys, what should I do?
Can you touch stuff or do anything?
Yeah, I can touch stuff, but... I mean, I guess if they kill this body...
I mean, it's a win-win, really.
Then you see a pair of feet walk by right in front of your face.
I grab the foot.
You're gonna grab the foot?
I grab the foot as hard as I can, and I try to, shove it out of the way to
It's
trip
good
him.
Getting up to get
Okay,
a
so you are able to grab the leg. Now what? You're gonna try to trip them?
I jerk the leg really hard.
Strength check or strength save.
Save?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty decent. Not the worst. 20.
20. All right, so yeah, you easily grab the leg of this assailant and pull them. You're just going to try and knock them over?
Yes.
Are you going to try to pull them towards you? Or?
I'm trying just to knock them prone.
Okay, so you grab and knock the form prone, and you see him slap down onto the floor of the tent, which is also ground.
Can I see who it is?
You can see some very gaudy, ornate boots. You can't see their face. They seem to be wearing a mask of sorts.
And does this count as an attack?
No.
Okay.
Pinwin.
But you're going to have to act quick. They're now on the ground.
What's going on? Do you still need a distraction?
Yes.
I
do
start
something.
lighting the Moonreach cocktail.
I was gonna say, am I supposed to light this thing and
Is
throw it?
Gustav still asleep?
Yes.
I whisper yell at him. Gustav!
Give me a...
Performance?
I'm going to roll perception for him. He is asleep, so it'll be at a disadvantage. Oh. You see his eyes slowly flutter open. And you see this little boy's light-colored eyes flutter open, and he seems to see what's going on the floor.
You are in danger. Get out of the tent now. I'll meet you outside.
Give me a persuasion check.
That's exactly what an assassin would say.
That bump in there is throwing off my jam.
Speaking
me
of
fix
throwing,
it.
I'm going to throw a Moonreach cocktail at an
Okay.
adjacent tent.
All right, so you...
But it's a
and it
19.
immediately erupts into flames. 19?
Did you check if it was empty?
No.
Oh, man.
As far as I know, they're just enemy soldiers.
And so you see him like start to get up and
Quickly.
and he kind of stands up and he runs across the room. He hops over the form that's laying there, and this person starts to get up. You see them put their hands down to like push themselves up.
I shove some dust into their face.
So okay.
They're wearing a mask, right?
Just
Yes.
kick it up.
They're wearing a mask that. Sorry, I should describe the mask. The mask obscures everything but the eyes.
Oh, perfect.
And
That's all I'm aiming for, baby.
okay, so you're gonna aim. Yeah, give me just an unarmed attack.
Hirstag, throw your Moonreach cocktail. You gotta light it, though. You gotta light the rag.
Oh, okay. I was just gonna splash somebody with it.
28.
28. Okay, so you right in the eyes as the assailant turns to look at where the source of their pain point is. You hurl a bunch of like rocky pebble dust right in their eyes, and you hear a muted, muffled sound and then they go to like wipe their eyes off and try to.
But is it pretty difficult because they have a mask on?
I mean, yeah, sort of. And
Disadvantage at wiping eyes.
and they're going to.
He pulls out a bottle of Clear Eyes and
Never mind, Visine. This episode brought to you by Visine.
time for assassinin.
The tagline they should have used. All the faxes I sent them. All right, and they're going to attempt to break away from your grip. Go ahead, roll opposing strength.
I thought there was something with Mislead that wouldn't let you do stuff physically to other people. But, I mean,
Good time to point it out.
okay.
she's not like straight up punching him. She's
Well,
throwing
that's-
a rock.
That's why I asked if it was an attack.
It's not an attack.
She's
Okay.
throwing pebbles.
All right.
If you're
fine.
rolling strength checks, then it's kind of an attack.
We'll allow it.
Rule
Since
cool.
we already did it.
Yeah. Roll.
I'm-
Not on the little
Boom.
pump thing.
Ooh.
Not bad.
And this is a strength save?
Yes.
20.
20. All right, so there's like some give and take as this person tries to pull their leg away, and actually you are able to just barely, you feel, hold on as they try to stand up and fight back, but you are able to keep them pinned to the ground.
Is Gustav out yet?
Gustav has exited the tent, yes.
I break away, and with this spell, I have double my regular speed, which is already double my regular speed.
Okay, so you're
I'm
fast as
so
fuck.
goddamn fast. So I'm trying to find Gustav.
Okay, so you roll out and you like dust off, like literally you're like a bolt of lightning, and you run around to the front of the tent. Are you trying to be stealthy at all?
Are there any guards?
Somewhat, yes.
Can we make a distraction?
There is one distraction going on right now. Were you going to also do a distraction? Okay.
So I'm gonna use my Druid craft, and I'm gonna spark my little towel thing, or my rag on my cocktail, and I'll toss it onto the nearest tent.
That one also erupts into flames, and now you guys can hear the sound of screams.
And I think back to the group. Who threw that?
Was that... You told me to, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hirstag, was
I
that
threw
your first Moonreach cocktail?
Yeah.
Woo! Good job. That was
It
great
was
aim.
nice. Thank you.
So as you round the tent now, you can see that there are 2 guards outside of the front of the tent, but they're busy as the one of them grabs the prince as if trying to like calm him down because he's crying now.
The boy
and,
king?
Yeah, and yelling. And the other one draws his sword and runs into the tent. And you,
Okay.
as you round, you're like so you're real quick and you see this real fast. What do you want to do?
I go up to the guards and say that somebody is in there trying to take the life of the boy king.
Okay, so the guard turns on you and says, "Who are you? Drop your weapon!" And he pulls a sword out and he points it right at you.
I put my hands up and I say, I'm just someone who's looking out for this boy like you should be.
Persuasion.
I have to persuade the truth.
I mean, that's not why you were originally there.
26.
26. Okay, his hand kind of lowers slightly. Now that your hands are out, and what were you doing here?
Just out for a walk, man.
What do you know about what's going on in this tent? And right before you can say anything, you hear a.
Was that your buddy?
What? Get behind me, King Gustav! And he's a. You can see now as the light kind of touches him. He's a half-orc guy, and he kind of pushes the king behind him a little bit.
Oh, he's dead.
And
Can we see them outside the tent?
You guys can now see this. Yes.
Gorbel, you gotta get that kid out of
Gustav, let's go now.
Now there's a bunch of soldiers that are like on fire, and there's others that are rushing to stop that. And the noise, you see that soldier like look around a little bit, and in that moment you hear like a, and through the tent comes running that assailant from inside the tent. They're, as you can see, that they're wearing like an ornate like combat outfit, somebody who looks like they probably were ready for combat, some light or some medium armor, but they still have that mask on, and you can see that the eyes are red, and
Your eyes, wow.
and as they emerge from the tent, they have a long bladed weapon, and they leap into the air and slice right into the guy, pinning him to the ground. You hear him.
Gustav, run.
Is he in shooting range?
Pick him
I-
up.
Gorbel,
Get him out
grab
of
that
there.
guy.
I don't think, can I do that with mislead with my body double?
Just run up with your regular body.
You two recognize the blade of this assailant. You definitely do. This is a long,
is it?
exotic blade that you've only seen once before in a shop in Ravenmoor.
Are you shitting me? Is that the Nodachi?
Well,
Hold on.
that's not what it's called here, but yes, it's a long
I don't
Zugoese
remember.
blade.
Oh, shit.
it?
That's Lewin's blade.
That's Lewin's blade. That's what you recognize it as.
I just got tingles, man.
What?
Am I gonna have to murder Lewin?
Murder Lewin. Whoa.
For you guys that
Okay.
don't know, Lewin is Lindsey's previous character,
Mine.
and they mysteriously disappeared after the siege of Ravenmoor. And yeah, we haven't seen her since, so shit.
Did the
Oh man.
specter look like...
Lewin-ish?
Yeah.
Wait, Pinwin never met Lewin.
No.
No.
I don't think we ever
only
talk
you
about
two.
Lewin either.
So am I in firing range?
You are.
Well, guys, I need
gonna
cover.
kill Lewin?
What's that?
I think to them, I need cover.
And you see the
I tell
assailant,
Gustav to run.
the little boy.
Yes.
Give me a persuasion check. He's a little boy.
He is 12.
How far away are we?
You guys are 60 feet away.
How is the weather?
Sorry,
20
80 feet. 80 feet away. It is. The snow has died down, but it's still snowing out.
Oh, okay.
25.
25 for persuasion. Okay, he looks at you and he sees this like assailant who now head snaps up
I
to look at
point in
him.
the direction of
and
of
he
the
just
crew.
he takes off running
Okay.
Which direction? Away from us, or?
towards you guys, but away from them.
All right, I'm gonna get from behind the rock and run towards the kid.
Okay.
I use my body double and I jump up in front of this person.
Okay, you see as you do that, the assailant has pulled the blade up, stares right at the boy, and leaps forward. But you jump in the way. Give me an opposing strength roll.
I don't know at what point this spell ends.
Yeah.
If you take damage, it probably would,
Yeah.
right, Elijah?
I don't think she's supposed to be able to do any of this, but it's whatever.
I mean, I know I'm not supposed to attack.
Yeah. Oh, when it comes to an attack, that's when the spell will end. But yeah, so you're jumping in front, and you got 11.
No, I got 13.
Okay.
So you're basically Luke Skywalker right now.
So
I'm just trying to
you
distract.
leap up, and the assailant kind of pauses for a second and slashes at you, slicing your body in half. And all of a sudden, you are suddenly aware on the outside of the camp.
Are there any people next to that assailant?
Okay.
Gustav
there's people
run?
running around now. Gustav has run into the fray.
Is
So
there,
can I
is there
shoot?
anyone direct?
I want to
I need
shoot
one at a
my
time.
character.
Okay, Hirstag.
Is there anyone directly near the assailant now?
No, not directly near. There's like at least 20 feet.
All right.
Pinwin, what were you saying?
I'm gonna shoot.
You're gonna shoot? Gorbel, what were you saying?
I come back into my normal body. And I bolt up,
Okay, Zyko's standing there.
say, Zyko,
Yes.
I'll be back.
Okay.
And I take off in a dead sprint,
Okay.
which is super fast. Need I remind you? And I'm running towards Gustav.
Okay. You are going to attack the assailant? Mm-hmm. Okay, this is a quickly moving target.
Okay.
So you're going to try to sneak attack,
Yeah.
so it'll be at a disadvantage.
Okay. 17.
17. And what were you doing, Hirstag?
I'm going to cast Call Lightning.
Call lightning on...
Strike the assailant
Okay.
with a lightning bolt.
Okay, what's the save on that?
That is a dex save of 18.
Okay.
We're gonna kill him so hard.
So you see a bolt of lightning strike the ground, and they deftly move to the side, stepping right in the path.
They take
of-
half damage.
Do they? Okay. So roll that damage.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
And what are you doing, Tomar?
I was making a beeline for Gustav.
Okay.
What was that?
Have I passed Tomar yet?
Is that a 1?
Not yet.
You were in a completely other direction.
14 damage.
14 damage is the half?
Half is 7.
So 7. Okay. So 7 damage. So the assailant leaps to the side as the bolt of lightning strikes so close, and you see them tense up slightly just in time for you, Pinwin, to your arrow hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay.
And then you'll get sneak attack damage. This will be an additional d6.
8 damage right now.
Okay.
Because I don't know if it's my favorite enemy or not. I don't know.
Well, you would have to say it to make it your...
Right.
But go ahead and roll
It's
a
not-
d6 for your additional damage.
Okay. 1.
1?
Yeah.
So what's that total?
9 damage.
9 damage. Okay, so you guys see an arrow hit the assailant in the arm, and they pause for just a split second. Gorbel, you have now reached the point where Tomar is, and he's like summoning the boy king to him. He sees you, Tomar. Do you want to say anything to him?
Who sees me?
The boy, Gustav.
Come on, lad, this way.
All right, I'm going to need you to roll a persuasion to convince him, because there's a lot of confusion going on.
Am I up there yet?
You have just reached there, yes.
Okay.
But
Can I help him?
you
Persuade?
may, yes. So both of you guys roll a persuasion. Tell me what you're going to say, Gorbel.
I'm gonna say, he's okay, you can trust him.
All right.
Tamar should be good with kids. He has babies.
On accident.
And while this is going on, I'm just striking random groups of people with lightning bolts.
Is that what you're going to do?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
15.
15. All right. And what'd you get, Gorbel?
28.
It was 8. It was 18 to beat.
Yeah. Dex save.
We'll see how many times you're going to cast this.
I
it
don't
a
need to
cantrip?
cast it over and over. It's a. It lasts for 10 minutes, and on each of my turns, I can blast another lightning blast.
Oh, okay.
And it hits everyone within 5 feet of the lightning bolt.
Oh,
So I'm
okay.
looking for little groups of people running out of the tents, just blasting.
Okay, so we'll say I rolled it 3 times. No one saved. So you guys are seeing like,
I'm just standing up on a hill.
and there's like,
I'm just-
"Ah!" guys are like flying in various directions. Now another tent is on fire, and you guys successfully convinced the young king to come with you, and he looks around.
I'm gonna pick you up. Let's go.
Okay.
I scoop him up.
All right, and he's just trembling.
You got him?
Got him.
All right, I'm gonna head towards the assailant then.
Okay, so you are gonna make a beeline for the assailant.
Tomar, where the fuck are you going?
Now, back into it. So, you pick up the king, and you draw him close to you, and you beeline for the assailant, who we're going to do this. Put him right outside the big tent, please. Yeah, right about there.
I'm gonna call out, where did you get that blade?
You see them look up at you, Tomar, and kind of squint, and then bring the blade out, as if preparing for an attack.
Really? You wanna go?
He's running.
Let's fucking do this!
I strike him with a lightning bolt.
All right.
Me?
No, not
It's just like, ah!
the assailant again.
This time they saved again, so half damage. Pinwin, what are you doing right now?
Can I try to cast Ensnaring Strike on the
Assailant? Yes.
Okay.
Which one is it? Oh,
I'll do that. Let's do...
10. 18, half is 9.
Half is 9. All right, 9 damage. So as you're running towards this assailant, Tomar, you see another lightning strike, and they definitely move out of the way again, but get some blowback as the lightning hits it cracks into the rock.
Okay.
I think to Tomar, you need to be careful.
Why?
Tomar, you know why.
No, I don't. What do you mean? Why?
I'm not thinking this for everybody to hear, man.
What?
Don't be killed.
Okay, I got this.
All right, Pinwin,
I will cast Ensnaring Strike at 3rd level.
3rd level. Okay.
Nope, 4th level, sorry.
Go ahead.
Okay, yeah.
And then after this, we're going to roll initiative for any of you guys who want to participate in the battle.
Is that how far away I am?
No, you've moved up. Get about, right about there. That's good.
This one, it's actually a strength save.
Okay.
So you have to strength save 18.
They save.
Jesus.
Go ahead and roll the attack.
So, 18.
To hit?
Yeah.
Yes, you hit.
Yay! Okay. But Ensnaring Strike did it. That's sad. Yeah, and I don't think anything happens for...
So you're just going to hit with a normal attack?
Yep.
It's still helpful.
Yep. 10. Do I still get the extra d6? Am I sneaky?
Oh, yeah, you would get a sneak attack.
Oh, okay.
But not after this round, so keep that in mind.
12 damage.
12 damage. All right, so Tomar, you've seen the lightning and then hit with an arrow. Everyone roll an initiative. Even you, Gorbel, so we can keep track of this.
13.
16.
12.
What are the soldiers doing?
10.
Just running around.
Yeah, they're running around trying to put out the fire. They're confused as to what's going on right now. There's lightning. There's flames.
Do they even
everything's on
realize
fire.
that there was some kind of attack or...
They probably assume there's some sort of attack, yeah.
Well, I mean, directly at the king. They don't see any of that.
It
really,
would be
do they?
it would be hard
Should
to know.
we be attacking the people? The soldiers?
Maybe.
I mean, that was kind of
that's
the
why
plan
we
before.
came
That was the
there.
plan.
That's what I'm doing.
Okay.
I mean,
We're going to go to you,
this is a
Gorbel, real
dilemma.
fast. What do you want to do now that you have the king?
I am rushing him back to Zyko.
Okay, you rush back. You see Zyko. He's in your sights, and you see from behind the rock a form steps out in front of you, and you realize that you see the long, flowing red hair and of Gillivain, the leader
And
of
you're
the Crown's
absconding
Guard.
with the king.
And she quickly, faster than you've ever seen anyone draw a blade, draws her sword.
Oh, fuck.
It's in her hand, and then in her other hand is another blade.
Oh, fuck.
Wait, who is Gillivain again?
Gillivain is the leader of the Crown's Guard.
Roll badass.
She protects the king. She is world famous as one of the greatest warriors the world has ever seen. And
Gorbel's wearing sandals.
she's and holding her charge.
Mama, always dressed for the beach.
She levels her blades at you, and she says, Drop the king right now.
Why, so he can nearly get killed again?
I said drop the king.
I just saved
Right.
his life.
Drop the king, or you will not have a life to save. With. Sorry, I tried to be clever. and
I stare
failed
at her
miserably
like
'cause
she
I'm
is
dumb.
a total jackass.
Lost all our cred in one word.
Assume she said something way cooler.
Bro, you dumb.
And she with her aura of who she is and how serious she seems, you're actually pretty intimidated by this, but you may act however you wish to, but you do feel a sense of like, holy fuck, that's Jillivain.
Dad yelled at me.
Yeah, basically.
I set Gustav down and push him behind me.
Step away from the king. And she takes a step forward.
I'm the only one protecting this child right now.
Step away from the king.
I cast
She's-
Otto's Irresistible Dance.
What's the save on that?
Wisdom 17.
You see Jillivain start to shuffle her step, and she looks really angry now. she's just
Dug in like
dancing.
you
Yeah.
fucking bird.
She's sea walking.
That's a throwback.
She's just dancing,
Jilla vein.
really, really angrily dancing. Like you've never seen someone so upset to be dancing.
Hell of a shimmy.
And now we'll switch back to you guys, Hirstag.
So how far away is Tomar from the attacker?
What's that? 25 feet? 30 feet?
So that's like
Yeah.
Yeah, this is accurate.
Okay, I'll strike whoever that is again.
Wait, I thought you were attacking soldiers.
Yeah, but I'll strike whoever
Okay,
that is
all right.
again.
All right.
They save again, and they move out of the way of the lightning bolt. But they still take
5 damage.
5 damage. So this one is just a glancing blow. Just
What is up with the weather?
Tomar.
All right. Now that I'm a little bit closer, I'm gonna still advance, but I'm gonna be like, that blade. Who is like? Do I recognize anything that they're wearing?
No, you don't recognize anything they're wearing.
What about their body type?
I mean, they're shorter, or they're shorter than Gorbel, taller than you.
Are they a male or female? Can I tell by their?
You
armor?
cannot tell. No.
Where did you get that blade? And then I'm gonna advance. Are they restrained by anything?
No, not right now. No.
All right, I'm gonna attack 3 times.
Okay.
So 27, 28, and 20.
All 3 attacks hit. So they try to bring the blade up, but you are just too quick, and you are able to hit them very easily.
15, 13, 11 for damage.
All right, so those are some pretty decent blows. Just and you're able to make a few connecting strikes. You, oddly enough, do not hear any sound escape from this person. They take the blow, but if you maybe could just barely perceive like just a very muffled.
Do I recognize anything about their appearance?
Now that you are closer, the eyes look very familiar to you and feminine. They look like Lewin's eyes.
Okay.
Oh man.
But now, seeing what's happening, the assailant just takes like a very mild step back, and you see their blade ignite in a green flame as they leap towards you.
Green flame blade.
But you are able to step to the side as the blade flashes, and they do not connect with you.
Lewin? Is that you?
You see them turn to the side, and they regard you as your attack did not find purchase on you, but they don't say anything. Pinwin, Gorbel, you're on deck.
Would there be a way I could cast Ensnaring Strike and then walk over?
I mean,
Yeah.
if you
In
cast
one
it,
turn?
yeah. Well, yes, because you can move while you after your.
You
Okay.
can move, you can attack, then move. You can move, attack, move more.
Okay.
The options are endless.
Why am I rolling 5? 17.
You hit.
Okay, cool.
The assailant is distracted, so
13 damage from that. And then see if you save on a 18 strength.
wait, strength?
Yeah.
They save.
Oh, come on!
So the arrow hits, and you see them look off in your direction, Pinwin, and now this person knows where you're at. Gorbel, your turn. You can see her just doing a fancy jig.
Is dancing.
And she can communicate, right? But
I
she just
believe
can't
so.
attack.
So
She's like, What is this?
I turn back to Gustav and I say, run to that man over there, and I point towards Zyko.
Okay.
And I think to Zyko, protect this child.
So the boy, I'm going to roll persuasion at a disadvantage now because you just attacked his protector.
Okay. 18.
18?
Oh.
Okay. You're a very convincing person. He seems confused, but you told him what to do, and he... okay. And he goes running towards Zyko, and Zyko is like smiling and has his arms open, very non-threateningly. His halberd is leaning against a rock, and he... Come here, little boy.
I turn to Jillivain and I say, do you know that there are people trying to kill him?
I'm going to kill you if you do not unhand me from this spell.
You need to tell me what is going on here and tell me now.
And then we're going to switch back to Hirstag.
I'm gonna blast a group of guys.
Okay, you hit him.
What was that sound?
So 13 damage to however many were.
Okay, you just see a bunch of guys like spiraling through the air. Another tent. Another tent
getting
is now on
bloodlust.
fire. Tomar.
Now I'm more unsure of things. Shit. Wait, didn't somebody restrain with the... Did it not work?
Trying
God
2
damn.
times. It hasn't worked. She's strong. I don't even remember what it's like to play Lou.
All right, I'm going to perform Containment Field.
Okay.
You open up a pocket dimension around an enemy and trap them there. A target must make a dex save against your DC or become restrained by this containment field for as many rounds equal to the roll on your dimension die. So make a dex save of 18.
They do not save.
So they're restrained for 8 rounds.
So
What is going on?
Pinwin and Hirstag, you can see this field kind of appear around the assailant and lock them into place. And they seem to struggle, but are unable to do anything.
On each of their turns, they can attempt the saving throw again.
Okay.
At disadvantage.
Okay. Well, since we are at their turn, they will attempt at disadvantage. They suddenly break out and drop to the ground.
Shit.
But they say nothing. So they bring the blade back up and lunge at you, Tomar.
Just a regular attack?
It seems like a regular attack, yes.
If they're doing a spell, let me know.
Okay. They miss. You step to the side.
Okay.
Very easily.
Stop it, Lewin! What are you doing?
The eyes that find you, while familiar, do not seem to find you familiar.
Hey, Lewin, what are you doing?
Good one.
Pinwin, into your turn.
Oh,
Did you run forward in the end of your turn? Is that what you were doing?
I was thinking about it, but I don't think so.
Okay. All right, it's your turn now.
Okay.
Gorbel, you're on deck.
Okay, I'll just cast Ensnaring Strike at first level.
Okay.
Again, try again. 3rd time's a charm. Or 4th, I don't even remember. It's
3rd.
been a 3rd, yeah. Come on. Oh, right, that's the attack. 17.
Hits. And it's a strength save.
Yep.
They save.
Why?
Sorry.
Come on. Okay.
So your
9
vines,
damage.
your vines appear and they slash through them. 9 damage. All right. Gorbel.
Why are you so strong?
Oh yeah, you can shoot him again if you want.
I am
Oh,
trying...
yeah, sorry. Did you want to shoot again? You just wouldn't be able to do the ensnaring strike this time.
No, I kind of want to see, like, what is going on, why they wanted to kill a person. I'm trying to restrain them. And talk to them.
Okay, Gorbel, it's your turn.
Jeez.
I am trying to persuade Jillivain to give me some kind of information.
Okay. What was the last thing you said?
I
It was
don't
like what's
remember.
going on here, I think.
Something like that.
Okay, so she's dancing, and she is scowling at you.
For both of our sakes, you need to tell me what is going on.
Take me out of this fucking spell.
Gillivain!
Help!
I need to know what is happening here.
I am just as confused as you are. I don't know why
Why
you
are
have
you-
the king or what is happening.
Why are you attacking these gnomes?
I'm not attacking any gnomes.
Why are you trying to capture the wolves of Moonreach?
The wolves of Moonreach have been attacking our cities and razing them to the ground.
Are you listening to the council?
I am sworn to protect the council. I don't see how that has any bearing on what you're saying.
Do you trust them?
That doesn't matter.
I mean, kinda. I'm not there.
Now,
Gillivain, I am not going to kill you right now, but things are not as they appear here.
if you let me go, I can help, but I can't do anything while I'm trapped in this spell.
Are you trying to capture the wolves of Moonreach?
Do they get to resist?
on their turn?
Yeah. I mean, you guys are using your turn to talk, so... What's the, never mind. She's still dancing.
Is she a good dancer?
Are you trying to capture the wolves of Moonreach?
Yes, of course.
Why?
Because you're evil. And she's still dancing, just for you guys at home.
Misinformed
Shimmying.
Bop shoo wop shoo doop bop a dooba dooba doo.
We have been going around this whole damn country trying to put out every fire that
Yes,
has
we
been started.
Just put fires onto the tents.
She says, well, perhaps if you weren't attacking everything, we wouldn't be coming after you. No, take this off of me. You're only making it worse for yourself.
You almost allowed that king to get killed.
I allowed nothing.
Why am I the one saving him then?
I don't know what you're talking about.
There was a creature in there trying to kill him. If I hadn't been there, he would be dead.
Give me a persuasion check.
That was really good.
Natural 20.
And it was a good roll.
So
what is
34.
that? So 34. She is still dancing, but her brow stops furrowing. Who was trying to kill the king?
I do not know who it was.
Are they here?
My people are dealing with them now.
Let me out of this, and I will take care of it.
How can I trust you?
Just do it.
Insight.
Yeah.
I mean, you have such a high insight that she seems genuine. You can roll if you'd like, but from your passive insight, you can tell she's very serious.
Gillivain, you need to listen to me, and you need to believe me on something.
This is a long ass 6 seconds.
The Wolves of Moonreach? Yeah, we've done a couple of bad things. We've done a couple fucked up things. But we are not disloyal to Veldelin.
Release me.
I bolt.
You gonna leave her dancing?
I'll end the spell after I get a
Okay,
little ways away.
so you go after like Zyko and the king who are now moving down the path. Okay. Okay, we're going back to Hirstag.
Ah ha ha! Nice. Strike another group of people.
We are not wronging Veldelin as he's probably Veldelin.
22 damage.
Now the group like lies still. The group that you just struck.
Cool.
Several bodies lay strewn on the stone. Tomar.
I'm going to try and restrain
Pinwin, you're on deck.
Lewin again, or who I think is Lewin.
Okay.
So deck save.
Ooh, you do it.
Okay. So now for 6 rounds.
6 rounds. So she or he is
Oh,
frozen
wait.
in place.
You
by
said
this.
you're trying to grapple them?
No.
No, using the
Containment field.
Containment
Oh,
field.
okay.
All right, Pinwin, it is now your turn.
Is it not their turn?
No. Well, I just rolled, and they are not.
Okay.
So they're frozen in with this like weird, distorty, magical energy, kind of sealing them in one spot.
Okay. I'll walk over to him. I want to see what's going on.
Okay, so you start walking towards. You get about halfway there. All right, Gorbel, it is now your turn again. Unless you want to run there, and then you can be there.
Sure.
Okay.
Might as well.
Okay, so now you're there, Gorbel.
Have I made it to Zyko and Gustav yet?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Can we dip into somewhere a little bit more private?
Go ahead and give me a perception check.
I don't think it's very... Fuck. 6.
6. It's hard to tell because of how rocky everything is, what could hide you. It all looks generally the same, and you're on that path leading back up to the exit from the city.
As we move along, can I talk to Gustav?
Yes, but we'll switch back to you in a second. Hirstag.
Are any of these soldiers privy to him doing this yet?
Not
14.
so. As you cast it this time, the group of soldiers. There's like 3 guys standing near each other, and they see the gathering lightning, and they all like back up and get just outside of the striking radius, but they still are going to take half damage. So they're so people are starting to figure it out.
What was that, 14?
14, so 7 damage to them.
Yeah. I'm keeping them busy, guys.
All right, Tomar.
Can I try and disarm?
So
Ruin?
you can try, yeah. They're contained, and so is this a concentration spell?
No, it's not a spell.
Okay.
It's just a thing that's
Okay.
going on.
Yeah, you can see the sword in their hand grip tightly. So you can attempt to be I would say like a opposing strength.
Okay. I'm gonna reach into the portal.
Oh my god.
6.
You are unable to wrest the sword from the grasp of this assailant. They hold on very strongly, very strong grip. Anything else you want to do?
No.
They don't say anything still. And they are still contained by your containment field.
Pinwin, we need to find a way to knock them unconscious. I don't want to kill them.
You guys, Jillivane might be heading your way.
Great.
Have you ended the spell yet?
Yeah.
Okay, you've ended the spell. Okay.
Shadows.
It only
getting
lasts
mad.
for a minute.
Did you
also.
say that
We talked a lot.
in your head?
Well, she
I'm
did.
right, but I am.
Did you say your thing in your head? Or did you just say it to Pinwin?
I said it to Pinwin because he was right next to me. Do you have anything, Pinwin?
I mean,
fist.
I can shoot at her. I've been trying to ensnare her for a while.
We don't want to ensnare her. We want her unconscious so we could take her with us.
Yeah. Could we just tie her up? Is that a thing we can do?
I'd have to remove this containment field, and then they'll probably start attacking us again.
This is tricky.
Do you have any spells that do anything like that?
I just have hold person.
Well, that'd be good.
You think?
If we hold them in place and I won't need the containment field, then we can tie her up. Or him. I don't know if this is even Lewin.
Who's... Okay, so you know this person?
Will you do the spell?
Okay,
I
alright.
can explain later.
I will cast
Guys,
hold person.
take care of this and get out of there.
Wisdom 17 save.
Okay. They do not save.
Finally. Okay.
So yes, you cast this, and then you don't see a physical difference, obviously, because the containment field, but you know that your spell has acted true.
Can I tell that they're held by it?
You cannot at the moment. Pinwin might have to say something.
Got her.
Alright, I'm going to let go of it early.
And the assailant is still there, in place.
Nice. Get your rope out.
Okay.
Okay, at that moment, I need you two to give me a dex save.
14.
20.
20. Okay. Pinwin, you hear a rumbling in the earth, and you move out of the way. Tomar, just barely at the last second, you see a column of rock shoot up from the ground, and you jump back, and it almost just a sharp point jabs like inches away from your face as you step back.
Aggerman's beard!
And you guys hear a as you see a form drop down in between you.
What the fuck?
What is this?
And you can see Gillivain in all of her fury. Her body seems to be glowing with like a golden magical energy. She has her swords drawn, and you guys had just moved out of the way, but where she had landed, the rock just jutted up into sharp spikes, and she points both of her blades at the assailant being held and looks from left to right and says, "Is this the one who tried to kill the king?"
Yes, but I think they're being controlled by a spell.
And at that, we'll switch to Gorbel. You guys have moved down the path a bit.
This is
Gustav, do you trust Gillivain?
I do trust Gillivain with my life.
What do you know about what's going on here in Roundfoot Town?
I don't know. The council sent me here, and now I'm very confused as to what's going on.
His voice is a bit
Girly.
it's a bit more childlike than you would assume a 12-year-old boy should have.
How did the council treat you?
They're not all bad. They make me learn my lessons, and they don't let me sit in on the meetings, even though that's what my father did.
Do you get a say in what goes on?
I do not really. I barely get to say in what my breakfast is, and this is I just got to do what Lord Volmark and the others say.
Why would they send you here?
I don't know, but they said I had to go with Gillivain here. It's been awfully boring. I've not had any friends to play with. They didn't even bring all my favourite books. I've just been sitting in my tent day after day, just bored.
We don't want to hurt Gillivain.
I don't know that you could. She's the world's mightiest hero.
She is talented, I'll give her that. But I want you to know that we are watching out for you. We are trying to help you. We don't want to hurt Gillivain. But we need to make sure that the Wolves of Moonreach are not hurt.
The Wolves of Moonreach? They're bad villains. Why would you try to protect the Wolves of Moonreach?
Because the Wolves of Moonreach have been going around this country trying to clean up every mess that the council has caused.
I've heard that they're wreaking havoc all over my kingdom, and that they're quite bad.
Who have you heard that from?
Everyone says. The council specifically said. I overheard them.
The council sucks, so...
Were they all kind of mean?
They're all very mean. Like, they're not even nice at all.
No, they're not. And they always make me go to bed before I want to go to bed.
Oh my god, isn't that the worst?
It is the worst.
I hate when people do that.
Do people make you go to bed early?
I don't let them anymore.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, like, when you get as tall as me.
My tall.
My tall. When you get my height, nobody's gonna tell you what to do.
Oh, I hope I get to be as tall as you. What is your name?
That's not important right now.
But how will I know how to reward you for saving me?
Do you remember your brother?
Which one? I had two.
Oh, this.
My dead one?
They're both dead.
Prince Othis?
Just a bit. I was really young when he died. Why?
How does the council speak of him?
They don't speak of him much at all. Only the Crownsguard talks of him, and I know Elkhazel thought very fondly of him as he protected him.
All right.
Switching back to
Thank you.
Hirstag.
Aha!
Ooh, that was bad. 6 damage.
6 damage. Well, let's see if that even hit. Actually, another group. Now they're getting savvy. They see the... and there's two guys now, and they jump out of the way as they're trying to put out one of the fires in the tent. There's a lot of chaos here. They're hit from the half damage, so they take 3. So not much.
At all.
Tomar. Gillivain has landed. So Tomar.
I'm gonna take Pinwin's rope and I'm gonna start tying Lewin up.
Okay. Gillivain watches you do this. Why are we tying this person up when we could be killing them? They attacked the king. And she
I don't know about
takes
you,
a step
but
forward.
The wolves don't just randomly kill people for no reason.
That's a funny joke that I just
As
heard you
Hirstag
say.
is over there. Just
He's on a probationary period. I know I might know this person, so I'm not just gonna blindly kill them.
That wouldn't surprise me if you knew someone who was trying to assassinate the king of Veldelin.
Why are you beefing with me?
Yeah, you're kind of
What do you want?
judgy.
If I was
This
beefing
isn't
with
very
you,
kind.
you would be laying
I
in a
don't even
pool
know
of
you.
your own blood.
All right, you need to shut up. How about that? I'm tying up this attacker.
How are you guys doing down there?
You're wasting your time.
Well, I'd be doing a lot better if Gillivain wasn't getting up in my shit.
She's there?
Gillivain is going to attack the person you're tying up.
Doing what? Are they just gonna swing at them?
Yes.
God damn it. Do a spell already, bitch.
She strikes very quickly. 61 damage. You just see the eyes of the assailant start to like flutter a little bit as she just with one strike just chops into just deep into the chest.
What did I just say?
If Gillivan
Back
is there,
off.
tell her that a wolf is the person who saved the king.
Pinwin, it's your turn.
How close to being tied up is Lewin?
They should be tied up because I took my whole turn
Are they
doing
all
Yeah,
tied
they're
up?
tied up.
Okay, so I'll release that spell then.
Okay. And you see them crumple to the ground.
Are they dead? Can I try to feel a pulse?
You can see that the eyes are still open, but they're fluttering.
Okay. I'm gonna bend down over to their level. Why are you trying to kill kids?
They're not responding, Pinwin.
I know,
You
but...
should heal them.
Okay, I will cast Healing Spirit at 3rd level. It says 2d6 hit points.
Okay. 5.
5. So I'm gonna come over and kind of touch the side of her face, and then my little fairies will come out and help.
You just see these dancing fairies all of a sudden, kissing and rubbing and healing 5 damage. It doesn't seem to be very effective, but
Yeah.
it has done something. Gorbel, it's your turn.
I'm still trying to communicate to them
Okay.
to tell Gillivain that a wolf of Moonreach is who saved her. Okay, saved the king and didn't kill her.
It doesn't matter. Gillivain's trying to kill Lewin, and I'm trying to stop Gillivain. They don't care if they're a wolf or not.
Right, but
She's being a total bitch.
I know she's kind of a dick, but we need to get her on our side.
I think I'm gonna attack her.
Oh my god!
I think
She
I
will
could
kill
do it.
you. She will kill you.
I'm not afraid.
Tomar, think back to the conversation we had yesterday?
I don't care. This is Lewin. We grew up with her. We're not just gonna let her die for no reason.
Tomar, I think I got this. Just let me talk to her.
No, don't, Pinwin. We have to
It'll
stop
be fine.
Gillivain.
Are you willing to give your life for her?
A Lewin is
Gillivain
just
will
as much.
kill you.
I don't think so.
Hirstag, your turn.
I don't think so. I got this.
How you guys doing over there?
Hey, can you come over here and help us with Gillivain?
Oh, hey, sure. Just been over here blasting and waiting for you guys to give me some direction. All right, so I'll head over this way.
At a leisurely pace, or
15, 20,
Everything Hirstag does is at a leisurely pace.
25, 30. Oh, wait, 25 I think is my movement.
unless you're
I'll
running.
Go
Are you-
ahead and teleport the rest of the way. Right there. Bonus action. Okay.
I thought you were gonna just stop and do a wave. Hi guys.
Can you transport?
what do we got going on over
Can you
here?
transport them away?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Lilith, you're gonna take Lilith
Oh,
away?
wait. No.
That's not.
That's a bonus action.
Yeah, your turn's already
So
over.
I will...
Well, he did a bonus action teleport.
Oh, okay.
I have an action still. I'll just
Okay.
blast another group of people. And then next turn I'll...
Oh man, I rolled a 1. So we're gonna do double damage on that bad boy.
14, so 28.
28. One tent just explodes, and there's just body parts flying everywhere.
Sweet. And just lightning.
Oh, I
just
hope
spraying
these are
around
baddies.
everywhere.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
All right, Tomar.
I'm gonna turn to Jillivane. Get the fuck back! And I'm gonna do a opposing force.
Okay.
You can use your dimension die to push or pull an enemy in another direction. Target must make a strength save against your DC, which is 18, or be forcibly moved 20 feet in any direction.
Oh fuck. So she did not save. So you throwing your hand up surprised her, and
I'm gonna launch her into like a nearby tent, maybe an on fire one.
so these are the two. These two are not on fire. This one's on fire, and these two are on
I'm
fire.
gonna launch her that way,
Okay.
and they take
How many feet?
I guess 20 feet.
Oh. So you can.
I'll launch her through the flaming one
Okay.
that direction. And she takes about 5 force damage too.
Okay. So you guys see Tomar go, get the fuck back, and then Jillivane just flies away from your vision through a flaming tent, and you're.
I pictured like Shredder or something like.
Yeah, just flies backwards.
Quick, we gotta get her out of here.
All right, Pinwin.
Okay, so we have to get her away? Should we pass without a trace?
Yeah, do that.
Okay, let's do that. And I'll cast Pass Without a Trace.
So we're sneaky now.
So
In the middle of all this chaos and
You
flames.
guys want me to just hold off Jillivane while you guys get her out of here?
Can you teleport stuff?
Yeah.
Teleport her away. Not
Okay.
Jillivane, but her right here.
Okay.
Wait, but why? I want to know who she is. I don't even know who this person
We
is.
want to get them to safety so Jillivane doesn't kill them.
Well, couldn't we just teleport Jillivane?
How far can you teleport stuff?
30 feet.
Oh my.
Now we need a head start. Yeah.
Okay, Gorbel, your turn. You have reached the access point to the secret area that you guys exited from the city in the gates. You, Gustav, and Zyko.
Guys, I need to know what's going on down there.
It's fine. We're totally fine.
Do you need me down there?
For what? No, you just
I have the king.
get him somewhere safe. We need to talk to that little shit.
You guys, you can't hear this, but you guys can now hear as dozens of bow and arrow and crossbows fire from around you at the soldiers that are currently trying to put out their tents. Just
Oh, the numbs have found their position.
Jesus Christ.
Keep in mind, it's been 3 minutes since this whole thing went down.
This is good. Everything's going basically as planned, other than the king being here. So we just got to get Lewin out, and then we'll be good.
I'm going to be beheaded for kidnapping.
Did you tell her who you are?
No.
Well, then shut up. It's fine.
Maybe just get him to that underground camp or whatever.
Do I know my way back to that?
Intelligence save.
Oh, it's
Save.
my worst.
Check.
Oh man,
You do not. You. It's
that was one.
It's night. It's snowing, and it's a town you've never been to before.
What about the mansion? Can you summon the mansion?
I don't even know where the fuck I am right now.
Why don't you just go to the mansion? Nobody can go in there, right? Take a breather. Have some drinks.
Can just one
Fine.
person go in?
No, it can hold up to 100 people.
Oh, that's
or something.
right.
Fine. I cast Magnificent Mansion.
How far away from you do you cast it?
I cast it right around us.
Okay. So
For-
I think you have to enter it, don't you? Mm-hmm. So you can cast it right in front of you.
And is there a component with that? I feel... No, that's a casting time of 1 minute. That's what it is.
It's items worth 5 gold pieces. A miniature portal carved from ivory. Small piece of polished marble. Tiny silver spoon.
Which you assume that you have in your component pouch. But 5 gold is what you spend to cast the spell.
But it is a minute casting time.
Where does it say that?
What is
Up
it say?
at the
Instant or
It'll say casting time.
Oh, yeah.
okay? So you'll have to sit there and wait for a minute. All right, Hirstag.
Oh.
What? What?
Technically, in that episode, I would have just fallen. Because
Yeah, I
of the-
realized
Yeah, I guess
that after
technically
the
Tomar would
episode.
be dead.
But in the urgency of the situation,
I would have just used a BAM card at that point anyway, had I totally been dead.
we
Man.
can back it up to say that you were getting ready when you saw shit going down.
Should I forfeit my BAM card for that?
Maybe. I mean, that's not a bad thing, just because it was a really epic thing.
It was.
Yeah.
And very unnormal.
And
you know?
I mean, that does,
Yeah,
like,
give me your
definitely
BAM card.
break the rule.
Yeah, that's
sucks.
true.
we do have to pay attention to like
Shit.
casting times
Yeah.
and stuff like that, though.
But hey, it worked. So
So for you people that don't normally play D&D and are listening to this, make sure you read over all those spells and what they can do. She had just gotten it, so she was excited. So
we
Totally
retroactively made her use a BAM card for it.
I made myself.
she volunteered.
That's
her
true.
BAM card.
That's true. But yeah, thank you for
I will
doing that.
fall on a sword.
The plus side is you'll get an
Anytime.
extra 500 experience for it
Woo!
retroactively.
Yeah.
So-
Nice.
But that'll be at the end of the session. So
All right. So I am trying to decide what to do here. I'll go ahead and use a bonus action and teleport Lewin
okay.
out of danger. She's behind that tent. And then, so we're all under Pass Without Trace.
Yes.
Okay. I'll
Would
just
Lewin technically still be then too?
It's within. What's the radius? Isn't it 30 feet?
A veil of shadows and silence radiates from you, masking you and your companions from detection. For the duration, each creature you choose within 30 feet of you has a plus 10 bonus
Yeah,
to
and
dexterity.
it
checks.
radiates from you.
Okay. Well, I'll just run this way. And then basically I'm going to try to start dragging Lewin away from the area.
Okay.
And that was not an action. So I'll go ahead and blast another group of people.
Way to stay on task, Hirstag.
So you hit him. So there's 3 guys that are desperately trying to like rescue their friend who is riddled with arrows. They're like, James, no! And then
26 damage.
and they're either out or dead. You can't. If you were watching, they'd be flying in various directions.
That's fun.
Now, Tomar, before your turn, I'm gonna have you roll a wisdom save. You too, Pinwin.
Oh, that worked out.
9.
9.
23.
Okay. You two hear like as Gillivain leaps through the air with her swords coming directly at you. However, she freezes in place in the air and her arms drop down and her chin touches her chest and she starts just floating in the air as if she was like underwater, not moving. Tomar, you feel your arms go weak and you're thrust into the air, floating. Pinwin, you feel this thing wash over you, some sort of magical attack, but you're able to get through it. You're able to force it off. And Hirstag, please roll a wisdom save as well.
I save
good
for
job.
sure.
What'd you do?
I save for sure. 29.
You saved. But you see Gillivain now floating, starting to float, and floats up above where you are.
Oh boy.
Can I roll perception for where this is coming from?
You
To
may,
see
if you would
I
like.
See anyone or anything weird? Okay, 22?
22. Okay, you look up over here on a ridge, and there you see a moving form
No!
gyrating
Come on!
very slowly, one of his hands out.
It's magenta!
I think to the group, our dancing buddy is back.
you see Tomar.
What?
You see the ground start to move away from you as you float a little bit higher in the air. You see that Gillivain is floating even higher and starts floating up in the air in the direction towards the dancing man. And
This
now you
happened
can
when
see
we're all passing without a trace?
and now you can see the assailant is now floating above. You, Hirstag, see the assailant float up and back behind you.
This one?
Yep, in this direction.
I'm trying to wiggle.
I'm trying to throw a
Lewin
rope
is
up to
floating
you,
back?
and it's not
Yes.
quite getting there because I'm not very tall.
Shit.
Grab it!
I'm trying.
Just grab it!
You can hear sounds of distress, Gorbel.
Guys, what's happening?
Dancing guy!
You're fine.
We have
Oh.
Tomas floating. That G-lady's floating. Why? What's happening? And then the
Calcifer,
dancing guy.
it's
Why is he
Calcifer.
here? I don't like him.
Sorry to show up so late, guys. The guy says,
Is he saying? How is he saying that to us?
very casually, but it seems
But I mean,
loud.
like, oh,
It's not in your minds, but it seems loud. Just, it's been a little bit, and I'm glad that we can meet again. Man, some memories we've had, huh?
hey man, let me go.
Nah, dude.
Okay.
I see you guys got some new friends. It's really unfortunate that you guys showed up here. I mean, it's cool or whatever, but I mean, I'm gonna have to teach you a lesson, obviously, because you can't just show up and start to mess all my shit up. And as you see Gillivain floating, you see him put his hand out and he does a fist move, and you just see Gillivain's body just crunch.
What?
And then she drops to the ground in a broken pile. Oops. I just meant to, like, kind of shake her a little bit, but it looks like, man, she's dead. But now, the assailant floats next to him and rests, unmoving. Tomar, give me a wisdom save again.
What the heck?
12.
12. You now begin to float up and towards Calcifer.
You guys tell me what's going on out there.
Little help. Little help.
Everyone, we need help. Everyone's floating.
Shit. Can I leave the magnificent mansion?
I mean, you were still in the process of summoning it. Because it takes a minute.
Well, can she cancel casting it?
Yeah, you can cancel casting it, but it won't be there.
Does it
Or
waste a
she-
spell slot? How long do I have left?
Probably another 20 to 30 seconds.
It'd take a whole 10 rounds.
Yeah.
Okay. Zyko, protect him. I have to go.
Yes.
And I race down there sneakily.
Sneakily. I race very sneakily. All right, so you start running back towards that direction.
Where is Calcifer?
Okay.
Is there any trees nearby?
No, it's mostly rock.
Motherfucker.
You guys are in the cliffs.
Is he up high?
Yeah,
Said-
he's like probably 40 feet in the air. He's like standing on a stone, like a big rock outcropping. Just probably a precarious position for most people, but it doesn't seem to bother him as he's just shuffling.
Do we
and-
know why he
Magnificent
dances? Do we know why he dances?
You don't.
Hey, since you're
Why are you dancing?
pulling me anyway, can you answer me a question?
Sure, man. Whatever you want, dude.
Are you Lars?
Yeah, man. We've been over this, dude.
But didn't Pinwin shot you?
Oh, yeah. Maybe I'm not Lars.
Whose turn is it?
I don't know.
So who did I shoot?
We're gonna go back to the top of the order. Hirstag, it's your turn.
But-
Okay,
This guy sucks.
Okay, I can teleport over to him. I'm gonna try something.
Another question. Do you know the great adversary?
Man, that doesn't mean anything to me.
Alright, so I teleport over to him.
Okay.
And I will cast Stone Shape on the stone beneath him
Okay.
to try to trap him within it.
All right.
Pinning his hands
Pinning his hands?
to his waist.
Oh, like in the...
It
Okay.
kind of reshapes and
Okay.
claps onto him.
And this is your first encounter with this guy, Hirstag, so you have no idea what's going on.
I can see that he's powerful. And there isn't even a save. I shape the stone to trap him there.
There's got to be something.
There's nothing. I can shape up to 5 feet to suit my needs of stone.
But I feel like if it's an attack, it would obviously some new element would come into play.
You'll have to figure that out.
Do you use wisdom?
I do.
So I would say it would be a wisdom save.
Well, he
For
would
him
make a
or
wisdom save.
For him, yeah. So what's your...
Or maybe a dex save, since I'm shaping the stone underneath him.
Let's do a dex save.
Okay.
And we'll do...
And my spell save is 18.
18. So we'll do a dex save of 18, since we're homebrewing this.
Shit.
He does not save.
Fuck yeah!
So the...
Try dancing now, you fucking bitch.
So you... And he slides into the stone, and then it closes around him, but you can see his shoulders. Still wiggling.
Oh my goodness.
Am I still in the air?
What a relentless
You are still in the
dancer.
air.
And then I'm gonna try to run away after that.
Alright, he's trapped. Get out of here.
You're 40 feet in the air if you were right next to him. Or you were down and doing that?
No, I would have had to touch it, so I'll jump off the... Wait, fuck, that's not gonna work. I'll run this way.
Okay,
this is all elevated?
Yeah, it's all elevated. You would have
Okay.
to like make an athletics check to jump.
I'll just run along the top here for a
No,
minute.
you regardless. He was on like a stone precipice, like a that you were up on. So you would have to actually use athletics
Oh, okay.
to jump like down to the next
acrobatics. Which one?
one. I'm gonna say athletics. Or are you more acrobatic?
I'm more acrobatic.
Are you?
I feel like it would be acrobatics, too.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead and roll acrobatics.
Oh, boy. 15.
Okay, so Hirstag shapes the stone and then lands soundly and very easily in a Spider-Man crouch on the next, like about 10 feet below on the next like little rocky outcropping to get away.
And how low or how high up am I now?
You're now 30 feet up.
Okay. Fuck it, I'll just jump off.
That's definitely going to be an athletics check.
Natural 20.
Whoa! So you guys
21.
see him like look around real quick and then and he lands and he rolls as he lands to take the volition off of it and he rolls right out here and then stands up.
All right, let's get out of here.
Give me a wisdom save.
Natural 20.
Holy fuck! So you break free and you and you drop 10 feet to the ground where you're fine. Gorbel, you have made it. Pinwin, what do you want to do?
Oh,
Ow.
that's
Well, if I yell at Kelsfer, he can hear me still, right? Mm-hmm. So did shooting not kill you?
I don't know, man. What are you talking about?
I'm gonna try to shoot at him.
Well, okay.
I don't know.
Well, he's restrained, so
Yeah. I don't know.
That would be...
you. He
would have cover, though, because he's partially inside of the stone.
But partially, so partially.
if he had cover, you would be at a disadvantage. But because he is
Okay.
restrained, you have advantage. So you just breaks even.
Cool. 20.
To hit,
Yep.
you hit him.
Cool.
Isn't this an automatic crit then?
No,
He's not paralyzed, he's just
Oh,
restrained.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my god. 6.
All right, so you like it just like brushes by him like he's a hard target to hit. Just slinks by his shoulder, and I guess I forgot to describe him to the folks at home. So he was wearing this dark outfit that's like shabbily made and stained, and on his head is like almost like a stocking with 2 eye holes cut out that gape into darkness, and on his mask is drawn very hastily and roughly a wide white smile. And so he's a very creepy and unsettling looking dude, and he constantly dances wherever he's at.
We
All right.
called him the Dancing Man for the longest time.
But you found out in the last arc that his name is Calcifer.
Yep.
All right, Pinwin.
What do you want? What do you want from us? Why are you here?
Well, I mean, I'm doing my thing, and you guys are obviously fucking everything up for me. So, I mean, really, you're not gonna catch me monologuing. So I'm just gonna like do my thing, and we'll see whose thing is more of a thing. Am I right?
First of all, with your thing, I don't even know what your thing is, but I don't even know what my thing is, so how do you know we're not helping you on accident?
Hey man, Pinwin, chill out, dude. Your thing is like shooting arrows and shit, man.
But I killed you, and you're not dead, and I don't get that. Man.
Oh yeah, never mind.
Shadow growls, too.
Alright, is that your turn?
Yeah.
Gorbel. So what did you made it to the spot, what did you want to do?
I wanted to climb up behind Calcifer.
Alright, acrobatics checks.
So is Lewin still floating?
Floating next to him. Yes.
22.
So this
22.
is her, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so Gorbel, you're here then. And then you see an outcropping and you leap. Boop, 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 and you land on one that's about 25 feet off the ground, about 5 feet lower than where he is, about 10 feet away from you. So you guys watch Gorbel like very limly-bimly leap from like outcropping to outcropping super fast, just like
Guys, I'm gonna chop his head off.
Yeah, Gorbel.
All right, go ahead and make an attack. It has advantage.
I pull out my wolf blood blade.
And well, also you are going to have to make an athletics check in order to get to him.
Okay.
Or we can call it an acrobatics check. Let's
Don't
call it an
forget to
acrobatics
use
check.
your blade flourish.
13.
13. Okay, now go ahead and roll the attack.
At advantage.
Yes.
Whew. Slightly better. 17.
17 hits.
Woo!
So you leap through the air and you strike at his neck.
Yes.
Okay. You're attempting to cut his head off. Okay.
13.
13. All right, so you
And then does he resist the poison?
well, you fly through the air and you very easily slice through his neck. His head goes flying off. Hits the ground and rolls right next to you, Pinwin.
What's under the hood?
Yeah, I'm gonna take the mask off.
The form of the assailant suddenly falls from the air where it was floating about 40 feet
Oh.
and crumples, unmoving on the ground. You're gonna take the mask off?
I'm gonna run up to the body and cast Spare the Dying on it,
Okay.
on Lewin's body.
All right. So it starts to breathe very roughly, as if it has been rescued from the afterlife.
Somebody heal them, quick.
Did I pull the mask off?
So you pull the mask off of the body. You pick up the top of the mask, and the head comes tumbling out.
It's Jim Carrey's head from the mask with the mask on.
And there is just an eyeless, shrunken head inside of the mask.
Ew.
I just don't get how he doesn't die. His head is so tiny. How is he living?
I don't think this body is alive. I think it's just a vessel.
You're now 40 feet in the air, Gorbel, and on the precipice, standing next to like a headless body that's submerged in stone.
Is it still
No,
shimming its shoulders?
it's not. It's unmoving.
I make my way down to them.
Can you check the body
athletics
to
check.
see if there's something on it?
It's covered in stone.
Did he have the scepter that he normally has?
He's covered in stone.
Not that
I
you
don't
can
know.
see. It's just shoulders. Not doing that. Sorry.
I was gonna say, is that body still moving? That'd be unnerving.
I can't see anything.
Fuck it. Let's just get out of here.
All right, give me an athletics check if you're trying to get down.
It was a natural one. It would be 10.
Natural one though.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it is a skill check. So you go to leap and you lose your footing and you fall.
Your sandal gets caught on a stone.
You're gonna take 16 fall damage from dropping 40 feet. So you land really roughly, like on your side, like.
Fuck!
That was really cool, though.
Are you okay, Gorbel?
The falling was cool?
No, the jumping mid-air head chop off decapitation move.
Oh, thanks.
I'll heal Lewin, or the assailant, for 1 HP.
All right, fair
My
enough.
balm. And I'll start moving this way. Or wait, which way? How do we get out of here? Do we know which way we came in? That
Yeah,
way?
let's fuck off the most safest
Why
way.
was I running
out.
this way then?
Because you're dumb.
All right. so
Have
I'm
we
gonna-
heard the gnome who we included in the telepathic bond say anything?
Not at all.
Gnome buddy?
Nobody at all.
No sign of him.
No, I was saying that in my mind.
Oh, okay. And then as you guys start to cross the camp, you see 2 shapes emerge. Now that the chaos has kind of died down.
Are all the soldiers dead?
Yes, they're either dead or crying and laying from Hirstag's handiwork.
Jesus Christ.
But you don't, oddly, you don't hear much else. But you do see 2 forms emerging in the start of the camp. One tall and lanky, and one shorter and with a long beaked mask. They slowly step forward. And you guys can see they're flanked by a couple more soldiers, it looks like. And then in the distance around you, surrounding the camp, you can hear... And you can see a bright beam shoot up from outside. And you feel, Gorbel, the connection from that gnome from outside the camp is suddenly gone. And there is dead silence except for the sound of light clapping. As the 2 forms emerge, Gorbel, you immediately recognize one of them. You others, you see a tall, lanky, half-orc woman with a large, gashed, sealed scar across her throat. She's clapping as she approaches. And she says,
Well, I suppose that's as good of an entrance as any.
and Gorbel, you recognize her immediately as Lila, the she-wolf. And that's where we're going to end. I love those groans.
Why do you keep injecting her back into the story?
And why are there so many villains? Can't we all get along?
Well, guys, tune in Thursday for the thrilling conclusion to this part of our story.
Yeah, thanks for listening. As always, d20syndicate.com. On Twitter, we are at D20Syndicate. And on Instagram, we are at D20_syndicate. So make sure you follow us on our social media. You can check out our Facebook page. But yeah, like Tomas said, on Thursday we'll conclude this second half of this episode.
And we'll see if Gorbel and Lila the she-wolf get back together.
Yeah, it was just a really long, drawn-out, slow-burn romantic comedy.
A lot of stabbing and backstabbing.
We killed an entire army. Oh my god.
Hirstag, Jesus.
And yeah, we'll see if there's any repercussions for Hirstag lightning destroying every member of the villain army. So yeah,
Straight up Darth Sidious. Unlimited power!
but yeah, so come visit us on Thursday. It's 9 a.m. Central Time and 7 a.m. California time or Pacific time or whatever we're going to call it. And Mountain Time, nobody gives a shit about those guys. Because not a single one of you have downloaded our episodes. But just a quick shout out to the Dice Horde on Instagram. Thanks for shouting out to us. We appreciate you appreciating. Anyway.
Also, Pod Applaud, because they actually gave us a review in their podcast that they just started.
That's exactly right. Thank you, Pod Applaud, and Seb, the host of that show, for giving us such a delightful and just heartwarming review. Yeah.
I was very quietly listening to that in my office at work.
Nice.
It made me really happy.
So yeah, everybody check out Pod Applaud, PODAPPLAUD. This guy is awesome. And he reviews awesome stuff and likes awesome stuff like us.
He will do the legwork for you and listen to new podcasts.
Exactly. All right. But no, thanks for listening, and we'll see you on Thursday. And as always, we are the D20 Syndicate podcast. We go on adventures so you don't have to. Bye.
Bye!
All right, we're recording.
My mistake.
Did you get the part about my slippers?
No.
Okay.
Sorry.
Should I repeat it?
Tomas!
Minutes.
Okay.
Mike,
Did you say
I'm not,
Tomas?
Who's Tomas?
Well, maybe I should have picked a name that was a little bit more different.
It's literally the first time you've ever done that, so
That's good.
you were doing fine until now.
So you.
What was that?
Someone at some point turned my ringtone to a motorcycle, and I forgot to turn it back.
Oh.
Wait,
For
is
a
your
long
volume
time.
on?
It was.